Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chine. Honey, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was so sad and so good all at the same time tonight. It was definitely Dorit and Sutton's night. So let's get into it. So Garcelle has come over to Sutton's and they have called Kyle on FaceTime. Sutton has invited them to come to Augusta to where she's from because she's going home to see her mom. They don't have a really good relationship, and Sutton feels like she needs backup. Let me tell you something about Bose. If you watch this, pay attention to Bose's ad libs. She just makes this show that more elevated. When she says, "Girl, what?" and she, "Ooh," it just does something for the scene. But here she is over to Dorit's, right? The first thing they're talking about is Sutton and how Sutton interrupted her and all of that. So then they get onto PK. Child, let me tell you something. PK is OUT. Now, word on the curb is that Dorit and PK are using this as a storyline, but it seems very real, but we will know soon. Child, she said she texted PK. PK did not text her back. She texted PK and said, "Really? You're not texting me back?" PK said, "What do you want, girl? I'm at a wedding." Like, he is done with Dorit. She said that she hasn't heard from PK since he stormed out of the counseling session saying that he wanted a divorce. I don't know what else Dorit needs, right? Since he's screaming it at the top of his lungs. And everybody's telling her the same thing. Bose is like, whatever you do, protect yourself. Dorit is like, yeah, I know, but he may be going through something. If this is real, Dorit, I'm gonna need you to kick it into gear. I like Bose. I think she is beautiful, magnificent, smart, wealthy, intellectual, all of that. But right now she's being a little silly. 47, wanting to have Keely's baby and wanting to marry him before she has his baby. And he's telling her, "What I love about you is you don't pressure me. You're very patient with me." She said her timeline is different from his timeline. He asked, "Are you putting a timeline on when we get ready to make it official?" Absolutely. Either you going to be in this relationship for what this is right here, because this is cute, or you going to have to move on, because he is not about to marry you right now. He already said, "Thank you for not pressuring me, and thank you for being patient." Did you hear him? I need Mauricio to stop playing with Kyle. I need him to quit playing with her right now. Kyle is a mess. Now, Mauricio has met Kyle at the range, right? Because she had a break-in in 2018, and she is home alone. And it doesn't seem like Mauricio is coming back, because when she asked him about his condo, he's extremely happy eating eggs and, what did he say? And soup in a can. Mauricio has gone from Kyle, who had gourmet meals for him every night, chocolate-covered strawberries, to eating soup in a can. Mauricio don't care about going back home. He is happy with where he is. Mauricio probably has a bed and a TV and a couch in one room. He is okay. She is a mess. Crying, talking about the house is quiet. I don't know what to do. Girl, sign the papers and move on with your life, because Mauricio is out. And he has taken her to this range to help her know how to protect herself. He's out. But poor Kyle. I know she wishes that she probably would have been a little nicer to him when she was like not giving him hugs and brushing him off. Now she wish he was back at home, and now he's outside. He is really outside. This man is not coming back. This right here is why a woman needs to be an individual. I'm not saying you can't be soft and love somebody, but I need you to love yourself just a little bit more. So just in case you end up in a situation like this, you don't have a man playing with your emotions, because you already know what it is. And I wish Mauricio would leave her alone, because she is a mess. She wants her husband back. She wants her kids back. She doesn't know what to do with herself, because her whole life has been a wife and a mother. And now these things are leaving her. And this is too much. This is too much. Child, this is Sutton's home in Augusta, Georgia, honey. This is her house, right? They have arrived And she's taking them through the house. She's showing them their rooms and her room. And then her mother arrives. Sutton's mother is the quintessential Southern, back in the day, Caucasian woman, right? She hugged Garcelle. She hugged Kyle and told Kyle she was beautiful. Garcelle was like, why didn't she tell me that? Girl, she wasn't going to tell you that. Then Kyle went and bought her a scarf. First of all, she looked at it like it was the plague. And then she was like, oh, I can wear this as a sarong. Poor Sutton. She's so embarrassed. She doesn't know what to do. Kyle is doing exactly what you are supposed to do. Kyle is doing exactly what Garcelle should do. Garcelle is talking way too much. Way too much. And then Sutton interrupts the conversation like she did Dorit last week and said, we have to go. We have dinner plans. Child, so Kathy is having a dinner party for the other 4 girls who are back in California. I would much rather be at this party right here. So in this season right here, Sutton's mother is a hard nut to crack, right? She's not soft with Sutton. She doesn't give Sutton accolades. She doesn't think that what she's doing is right. She tells the girls that when she got ready to get a divorce, her mother was like, how is the car going to get paid for? How is the house note going to get paid? And Garcelle was like, well, that's because she wants to make sure you're okay. Sutton said, no, not me, her. How is her lifestyle going to be maintained, right? She said her mother was a narcissist and she married a narcissist. And Sutton was very emotional because she just wants her mother to be proud of her. And she doesn't express that at all. And I know Garcelle is Sutton's friend and she wants the best for her friend. But when she says that she's going to talk to Sutton's mother and you see her next week, tell Garcelle that I don't think that's any of your business. Like, pull back, ma'am. Be her friend in California. This does not fly in Augusta. So at this dinner, Bose asked Kathy about Kyle, right? And because she says she seems like she's not really nice to her. And Kathy says Kyle is going through a lot right now. And she's very delicate with Kyle because she's emotional and she just doesn't want to push her. So I think Bose jumping in so tough with Dorit and not really even giving all the girls a chance and just being 10 toes down with Dorit, I think she should kind of pull back and get to know Kyle. I like Kyle, right? I think Kyle is a better friend than Dorit. I just do. Now, I don't know how real this is. Like I said, word on the curb, they say Dorit is using this as a storyline. So we just going to talk about what was on the show. When I say PK is outside, PK won't even call her. She's telling the girls that, you know, she always protected him from everybody else because when he had that DUI, she said that, you know, it was alleged because he was never booked and all this stuff. So then Kathy's like, well, he's a good dad. She was like, no, he's not. No, he's not. Child, Dorit says she woke up to a 7-page email. PK has told her that in about 2 months, I'm going to give you 2 months, and you're going to have to pay this mortgage. You're going to have to pay all the bills in the house, cable, phone, cell phone, all of that. Because I'm out. And if you don't do this and you get lawyers and all this stuff, we're getting a divorce. And then Erica is sitting there, who was married to a lawyer who is going through a divorce. She let her know real quick, he's ready and you need to lawyer up. Child, and Erica's telling her, like, you see the worst, because she's like, I don't recognize this person. That's what happens when you get a divorce. They don't even know they really like that until it's time to go. It is the craziest thing in America. So then Erica asks, what are you still holding on to? And Bose asks, do you think he wants a divorce? She said yes. Come to find out, they've been married 9.5 years. He's ready to move this forward because Erica Jane lets her know that in the state of California, after 10 years, everything is half. So he's trying to divorce her before they get to that point. It's Bose's ad-libs for me that make this scene everything it's supposed to be. And then Erica lets her know not only is it half after 10 years, community property, in California, you have spousal support for life. So if Dorit is making more money than PK because she's on this show, she will have to pay him until she leaves this planet. Then after all of this, them telling her to protect herself, telling her not to look desperate. Then she says, don't I have to be sure I don't want to go back? Erica says he doesn't want you back. Y'all, let's talk about it in the comments. This was good. Bye.